Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the King of Dota League. I'm SP Revolution 5. I muted my mic again because I messed up. And the 2-minute delay screwed me up there. Anyways, it's going to be Aereal up against Voltis is real.
10 seconds remaining.
And Aereal have once again banned out the Huskar.
5 seconds remaining.
Why? I couldn't tell you.
Reserve time.
I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea why. Doesn't make much sense. But while I was muted, I did give a pretty decent rundown of the draft. We've got Vengeful Spirit and Rubik, and what is up with the PA bans? I'm sorry, PA is not meta. She's not very good right now. I don't see why you're banning her. Unless Voltis, which I may not realize, have really good Huskar and PA players.
10 seconds remaining.
That'd be a very interesting player to watch.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm sure, but whatever.
Reserve time.
We do see Vengeful Spirit, Rubik, Death Prophet, and Phantom Lancer. I'm predicting a physical damage push strat of some sort. Lion, Jakiro, Windrunner, Broodmother for Voltis. And having the Broodmother offlane is going to be pretty good, as Phantom Lancer is not the best up against her. Nor is Vengeful, or Rubik for that matter. I mean, Fadebolt is okay, but it's really not great. Voltis now looking for their final ban after they ban out the Storm and the Slark.
Dire team pick.
One second here, I have to figure out time zones. Okay. 1 second.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyways, the Axe is going to be picked up now, or banned out now, excuse me, by Voltis is real.
Reserve time.
And Aereal Gaming with the final pickup, possibly. Of course, with the Broodmother, you're going to want to ban out the Axe if you can. They don't really have any big tanky heroes yet for Voltis. I'd like to see one of those come out. Definitely against the Death Prophet. Something that can actually stand up to her for a bit. But it would be a Brewmaster, actually, for them. Very interesting hero up against this. Giving Windrunner mischance is quite useful, and she doesn't normally build BKB to purge that off. And even if she does, it's not very good against this team. As well, so... Interesting indeed.
Queen of Pain.
Okay, Kaio. I didn't change my hair at all, but apparently you think I did. They're gonna grab the Queen of Pain here. A decent hero to lane up against Brewmaster. Should do okay here. Although she might be against Death Prophet instead, which actually makes her lane a lot tougher. I'm surprised they picked that one here.
Prepare for battle!
Because Death Prophet is one of those lane-winning heroes. Why am I trying to change settings or something? I don't know. Anyways, guys, we may be having the Canadian game coming up right after this. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to be able to cast it, but I only found out about it about an hour ago. So we will let you know. It honestly depends mostly on how long this game runs. because I believe it's starting in about 25 minutes. So unless this is a very quick game, may not be able to get to that one, but we'll see. As Aereal are going to be on your dire side. They'll have Lil K on the Brewmaster. They'll have Bull Sin on the Death Prophet, sporting a very nice set there. Janasso going to be on your Vengeful Spirit. We'll have Chino on the Phantom Lancer. Rodrigo Rosas on the Rubik, and of course we have a pause every single time, as Queen of Pain has DC'd, it looks like. Strike is going to be on your Broodmother this time around. In the off lane, we'll have the DC player, who is Andres Rodrigo, on the Queen of Pain. In the safe lane, it looks like it'll be Noguni on Lion, as well as Vani on your carry Windrunner, also supported by Jakiro, played by Dark Loon. And of course, I'm Esper Evolution 5 for Truesight TV. Very happy to be here for you guys. Albeit a little bit hectic here. Let me get rid of some of these old VODs while we wait at the moment. Let me go ahead and actually just tell these newer ones to upload to YouTube. Of course, if you haven't checked out our YouTube, you can type !YouTube in the chat. Every subscriber there matters, of course, because we're working toward getting a custom URL on YouTube, and let me just see here. We currently have 63 subscribers. We need 500, but every little one puts us a little bit closer. So if you guys don't mind going ahead and giving us a subscribe over there. Of course, it doesn't cost you a penny to do so on YouTube. And that would be great. Meanwhile, the smoke isn't going to result in a kill here, but they will get their ward down safely and pretty much secure the bounty rune. Both sides are able to do that now, as
every coin helps.
We will get that underway right now. Windrunner and Brewmaster picking up those runes. And it looks like it's actually going to be Broodmaster mid with Death Prophet going up against the Brood up top. Shouldn't do too bad in that lane, especially with the Crypt Swarm to spam out against Spiderlings. How much health do the Spiderlings have? It's not going to tell me right now, that's for sure. And aggressive tri-lane that I thought was going to be Rodrigo and Janasso with the PL, but okay, they are moving back there after all. Video quality should be fine. I mean, it's only running at 800 kilobytes a second, simply because we don't have quality options, and we want to make sure our Peruvian viewers, which we have quite a few for this match, since it is 2 Peruvian teams, if I'm not mistaken. So we do lower the quality so that they can see it. Yeah. Because if we stream at 2000 bitrate and then hope you guys can all watch it, not that many people can watch it at a high HD bitrate, so unfortunately that's Twitch's fault. Since we try to apply for partnership, and although we meet most of the viewer thresholds, they have denied us partnership so far. But of course, you guys following the channel helps that out a lot. Strike will be farming up here, and how much health do these Spiderlings have? 450. So it'll take a Crypt Storm or 2 to wear them on down, but it is an option here because of Witchcraft, since 4 seconds less cooldown means this is going to be on a 4-second cooldown. And it is very spammable, of course, once Death Prophet gets the regen to do so. He actually has put down a sentry already here. Phantom Lancer not having the best time, as Jakiro going for kind of the bunch of hot air skill build, if you would. Well,
I steal from the slow.
Broodmother will have that soul ring up very quickly. Gonna be a 3-man Earth Spike coming out here right now. As Rodrigo is gonna go down, and it looks like First Blood gonna go over to Noguni, who wasn't playing in our first 2 games, I believe, but is back here for the 3rd one. Nice Shackle Shot coming out as well, though. And Shino in a lot of trouble. Is possibly gonna go down with the power shot slightly off the mark. Darkloon now under the tower and taking a lot of damage, will end up falling instead. So Bunny is going to get armor reduced right here and has to back up for a moment.
Thank you.
Looks like PL's going to get a bit of a clarity potion there. Oh, we'll see 3 of them moving down to the bot lane here once again, trying to make something happen. A little surprised PL doesn't have a bit more regen here. He could be sustaining a little bit better in this lane in my opinion, but looks like Brood is going to go with a very aggressive build, possibly an Orchid here, or maybe just a spare Sage's Mask for some extra mana regen.
The Dire's top tower is under attack.
We're going to see them trying to make an impact on this top tower. Lose a catapult there briefly. Queen of Pain, though, doing very well in terms of lasses. This is more the Voltis that we expected to see, although it seems to be more the Radiant side that's doing so well lately, as all the Radiant teams have won tonight so far. Windrunner doing alright down here with 5-minute phase boots, so getting the farm up indeed. This Queen of Pain will be probably bottle crowing back and getting her phase boots pretty quickly, although the courier does not have boost available at the moment, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. As, oh no, it's actually going to the secret shop. Queen of Pain is going to be rushing an Aghanim Scepter, it looks like. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's going to be a point booster coming out for her. Huh. A very interesting choice, to say the least. And just gonna get harassed out right now. As Quap Ult is gonna come out and actually do a lot of damage. Taking out Vengeful Spirit, another power shot through to take down PL. Now, generally, I consider Windrunner to be slightly weak against PL, since every unit the power shot goes through, the damage gets reduced by 10%, but if it's just 1 PL and maybe a few illusions, you can definitely take people out with it, so
The Dire's top tower is under attack.
that's very nice to have. There will be a, I'm assuming an Orchid coming up on Brood, but it could be, again, the Hand of Midas with just the Sage's Mask for extra mana regen, although I don't really see why you wouldn't pick up a Basilius then to give your creeps that extra little bit of armor. Or exactly any bit of armor at all, rather. So we'll be going after Vengeful Spirit, who is probably going to fall here, 130 HP. Spiders, can they make it in time? But PL coming on in. Broodmother may be dead anyway as she gets lifted, is under that tower as well. And is probably going to end up going down. So they will be okay in the end here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Down on bot lane, we're going to see Bolson, who has got a null talisman. They've actually pretty much swapped the tri-lane up top now. Darkloon going to slow her down a little bit. We will see the ult come out, though. Can they bring her down in time? I believe they can. As Lion will come on through, and it's 6-1 now for Voltis is real. As Death Prophet will hit the deck here. Lion with a Blink Dagger at 8 minutes in. What kind of insanity is this? How in the world? Okay, I guess when you straight rush a Blink Dagger, it can work out just fine. As Brood does end up getting that Hand of Midas, 8 minutes in, and did delay it a little bit with that Sage's Max, but not too much to worry about. Be picking that up off the Courier, as Queen of Pain is still sitting bootsless, but nice play from the Broodmother. Now on a killing spree, as it is Brazil on the scoreboard, 7-1. Indeed. Sonic Wave actually coming out. Lil Kai gonna prop the split as he gets dived there. Popping the Queen of Pain ult is quite a big play here. Now they will throw out a slow from Jakiro and a bit of damage over time. Rodrigo trying to take her down, but she will live. Barely any HP remains though. As one Brood Panda going to pop Invis. And now Lil Kai. Oh, they do miss the spike from Lion, although I'm sure they're surprised to see that Blink come out so early as well. He's going to move up here. He's going to get another one, possibly. If those Spiderlings can close the distance on Vengeful Spirit. Won't be spawning Spiderlings with this one, but will maybe grab it. 17 HP remaining here. Not going to be able to do it. These are actually just Spiderites, it looks like. As Brood comes in, smashes the keg, and, well, smashes some spiders with it. I mean, he did clearly skip boots here. I'm quite surprised to see it, but hey, his greed is paying off as he's going to be able to blink in here on Chino and strike. Try to go on him. He will get the doppelwalk off, though, with already, well, just 1 point up in that, and a magic wand completed as well. He'll be able to do quite a lot. Death Prophet ult is up on the bot lane. She's only level 7, though. Means she, definitely doesn't have Witchcraft maxed up. Yeah. I still cannot wrap my head around the first ban Huskar.
Worthy tribute.
Rodrigo getting dived. We'll probably be okay here as Chino does have an aggressive doppelwalk to use here. Lion's gonna go down. Strike. Does he have another spawn? He does. Can he get enough damage here? Doesn't look like he's gonna be able to do it though. This sentry has been worth its weight in gold, definitely. But bottom tower is actually denied here. But Broodmother gonna be able to take down 2 up top as soon as I move my camera from it. Anyways.
The Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's fortified, I see.
Actually, Broodmaster, excuse me, split coming in the mid lane. They will get back to himself. He is 200 gold away from that Blink Dagger, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it just yet. As the scream comes out from Queen of Pain. Taking him on down. There. 10-3 though for Voltis is real, and it
tower is
It's looking pretty Stomp-esque here.
Oh, look, Dire's fortified, I see.
They could still turn it around though. Windrunner.
Give me that.
Working on the Ags and actually coming along quite nicely. Only 1,300 to go on that. Probably gonna have to go Ags MKB up against the Brewmaster, but kind of wants a Maelstrom as well, I'm assuming. To work on the PL. Strike. We'll try to go in here with the Spiderlings. The Fade Bolt gonna do a lot of work though. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it looks like Brewmaster is in a lot of trouble. Finger gonna come out as well as a Shackle Shot, and a few more right clicks helping Lion take him on down. Now, both Sin in a little bit of trouble. 100 HP remains. Can they land the power shot? No. Not gonna come out. I'm surprised he committed the ult there, though, as he was dropping very quickly. He's actually maxing the silence here. His Broodmother does take down Rubik. He did get a steal on her Spiderweb, which is pretty useless, to be completely honest. Unless Rubik decides he wants to become a rat in his next life. Although I believe the Spider-Man Spiderweb will despawn as soon as he dies there. Vance gonna come out with a power shot. See Brew continuing to rat it out up top. But Brewmaster will have no part of that as he is still sitting just too far away from this Blink Dagger. Lion taunting him like, hey, I've got one. Where's yours, buddy? And Queen of Pain actually having the Ag Scepter before Boots even, but at 15 minutes in, I mean, hey, I guess it works, kind of. Not really. Don't ever do this in a pub. I will yell at you. Blink, Managering coming in. There is a split available. Tries to get the Earth Spike off, but he is going to miss it. As Brew does lose her Spawn Spike, or not lose it. Just get her Spawn Spiderling stolen there by the Rubik. And Strike, trying to stay alive here. I don't think he realizes there's also a sentry right on top of him as they try to bring him down, but not quite going to do it. It's going to be a level 3 Necrobook up for the Brood now. There is a dust out on Brood right now, but Rodrigo getting jumped on. He will end up going down. Strike with a monster kill now as they take down 3. Looking for a 4th as Lil Kai, he is going to get away just barely.
Triple kill.
And Broodmother now godlike at this point and hasn't even picked up that Necrobook yet. They're going to be able to push down this tower for sure.
Dire's top tower
And,
is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
we might even see a Rax get taken here. As, Brood, please recrow.
Dire's top tower has
Brood.
fallen.
Oh no, they're gonna have to help her out a second there. Yeah, looks like. I mean, with this Necrobook, they can actually go uphill. Now, there is a Death Prophet ult to push through. But they don't have any problems bursting Curious down, especially with Lion's Finger up. But they are gonna back off, it looks like, right now. Finally, some boots up for Quamp. Not that they were having any trouble this game. Alright, the bugs are about to drive me crazy once again. As they are for Aereal Gaming, who appear to be doing pretty well holding out, but is it well enough? I don't really think so. I mean, we take a look at the net worth. It's actually almost 20k advantage, 10k XP as well. 16-3 lead for the Radiant. PL is sitting on a Blade of Alacrity, Treads, and 7 levels. Lion, the support, actually only 500 net worth behind him, and a level ahead. Well, was a level ahead until that kill, but... Not to mention, the offlane slash solo safe Death Prophet is actually far, far behind. Lion is almost doubling her net worth. And she's basically tied with this hard support Jakiro. Needless to say, it's not looking great for the Dire team at the moment.
Boy, Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bot tower is actually going to go to Vayne on the Windrunner, who of course has that Scepter up and is working on a Maelstrom. Might not even need it to close this game out at this point. As PL is their most farmed hero, and he's still only 600 ahead of that line. There's a Blink Clap from the Brewmaster. No split available just yet, as his mana just gets drained, and there's no mana for the split now. Steal on Dual Breath will come out for Rubik here. Oh. Okay. Quap comes in, ults too, and gets him. Chino dropping fast, does pop the Magic Wand, which will keep him alive for a second. Bolson gonna try to defend, but PL goes down nonetheless. The power shot from Windrunner connecting there. Naguni is actually getting away barely with his life here. As Voltis is real, are truly dominating at this point. The only person that's really died here is Jakiro twice and Lion twice. The cores have not died once on the side of Voltis is real, and they're assaulting a Rax here at 20 minutes in. I'm about to assault the Nats as well. I mean, this is a very one-sided game. It's becoming clear that Voltis may have just been trying out something new last game, and it didn't quite work out as well. Or that they were just caught out by the Slardar pick and didn't have much to work out against it, as Jakiro already has a mech up. Or in the stash, at least. They do pick off Lion, though. I mean, it's something, but... Why are they not defending these racks? They're literally being assaulted at the moment by creeps, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, it's just our ranged racks, you know, that doesn't reach in. Okay, here comes Bird. Jakiro will pick up a mech now, which I mentioned previously. I mean, if he hadn't gone for the Tranquil Boots, I'd say he tries to get Guardian Greaves, but it may be over before that even happens. I'll admire the fortitude of our team trying to hold out this long, but not really seeing the point. What is this courier even buying? Who has money for... Okay, Vinge got an energy booster for some mana boots. That's going to be okay, but really going to help them do much, as a big item at this point is like a bottle for someone. There's just not enough money. Diffusal Blade is up in 40 gold on the PL. Is it going to be enough to make anything happen, though, is the question. There it is. Just in time, maybe. As Ice Path is actually stolen by Rubik, and with no cast point on that, that's going to be very nice to have, at least. Did they just use a charge on him? No. Okay, I'm not sure what that visual effect was. Vanny is going to be able to get a killing spree. Is evading everything right now. Nice shackle shot onto Janaso. And Green of Pain just coming on in. Vanny could go down 70 HP. Is it enough? Chino is going to get baited and taken down by the Quap ult. And then Bot Rax does fall. Meanwhile, top Broodmother is moving on in here. Brewmaster going to be back to his regular old self. Ice Bath comes out. He does get a double kill. But it's on the two supports. And meanwhile, both the Rax on either side are going down quickly. As Broodmother now has an ace. Wait, am I seeing this right? Let me just see the hero, please. Can I? There's too many spiders and creeps around. Okay, that's a 23-minute Assault Cuirass. On the Broodmother. I do not have words for this situation. Your mama's so fat. She had a 23-minute Assault Cuirass. She has... okay. She basically has triple the PL's net worth. I'd like to repeat, that's triple the Phantom Lancer's net worth. 24 minutes into the game. So now he goes beyond godlike. And also in a bit of trouble. Strike is objective focus. They say, no, go for this. He's like, gotta kill the Rex. Got to kill the Rex. Does get the split off. It looks like Naguni is maybe going down, but it looks like he's gonna live as actually Windrunner, focus firing the last Rex. And at this point, it will take an act of God for Aereal Gaming to win this. And by act of God, I basically mean DDoS, because GG has been called. And good lord, that was the stompiest of stomps. Yeah, I know I could have put a hero icon across the top. I was just trying to... I don't even... that game was ugly. Anyways, guys, we may have the game between the Canadians and the Peruvians coming up in just a moment. Of course, I'm SP Revolution 5 here for Truesight TV. 25 minutes in, that game is already done. And in the bag, you can find me at SP Revolution 5 on Twitch and Twitter, Truesight TV everywhere, and of course SP Revolution 5 Dota. Don't forget to check out kingsofdota.com, KOD League on Twitch or Facebook and Twitter, not Twitch. And yeah, have a good night, guys. We'll be coming up with another game in just a moment, unless I tell you otherwise.